you could join us today for this classic SEC rivalry. I tell you what, there's little in the way of camaraderie between these two schools. This coin toss presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Florida has been waiting all week for this one. Get ready, folks. The opening kickoff is finally here. And he got all of this one. Great kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Volunteers and their coaching staff, Kirk, just happy to have a guy like this in the program. Their offense really clicks when he's playing well.
Well, I think it gives them the diversity that they're looking for. I mean, at times they're going to run the football. Other times they're going to try to air it out. And when you have one guy that gets so much attention on the outside, it just seems to open up other aspects of their offensive attack. And they've done a good job as an offensive staff of putting together a good plan. And I'm sure we're going to see it again today.
From their own 26-yard line. Second down. And he's tackled right away. A nice-looking play that time.
Well, the defense was blitzing here, and again, great recognition by the quarterback to find a hot receiver.
From their own 43-yard line. First down. Gets it out quickly. And he's taken down at the 44. That one's more than good enough for the first down.
Well, Brad, that is a great play by the quarterback to find his target past the marker to keep this drive moving.
He's under some heat. There's a strike complete, and he's down.
Personal foul. Baseman. Defense.
And the defense gives up some free yards to the offense.
You know, penalties can ruin a team's chances to win if they commit too many.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 25. Caught, open field. Big play there, and now they're looking at first and goal.
There's very good chemistry between these two. They like to run through all their routes before the game. And I have to say, they look sharp before this one even started.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
Mike 17, Mike 17. Go.
Open receiver, no good.
That brings up second and goal.
17's Mike 17.
Quick throw in the end zone, touchdown.
That'll be a big boost. You always want to capitalize on these short yardage situations, and that pass was an excellent call.
And he adds the extra point. A 6-play, 69-yard drive, and they come away with a touchdown.
Brad, how about the guys up front? The offensive line giving the quarterback plenty of time to be able to read the defense and make the right throw.
Ross is lined up to kick this one off. He's to the 20. Tackle made at the 27. The quarterback brings his troops out onto the field for the first drive of the game. Gives it off. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. From their own 29-yard line. Second down. takes it out to about the 39. What a play.
Just a simple option play here. The quarterback gives it up, and they get good yardage. Great play.
Has some daylight. Brought down at the 46-yard line.
That's a gain of 15 on the play. That makes it
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 46. Right back to the run game, and this time he's met immediately.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Quick pass. Tackle at the 36.
Great job by the quarterback. He had a slant called against zone coverage and threw it at the perfect time.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Keep 15. Keep 15.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
Throws, and it's incomplete. And this play is number 8 on the drive. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts. He was under some pressure there.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you have so many things to worry about. What's the coverage, where's the pressure coming from, and so on, that you lose focus at times throwing a catchable ball. Here, he just missed a target.
It has the distance, and he just drilled it from long range.
Yeah, he got some good leg behind it, and he kicked an accurate ball right between the goalposts.
7-3, Tennessee. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
I think we saw the effects of what a long drive can do to a defense the last time this offense was out on the field. They took that football and drove the length of the field to put points up on the board. And I think it really started to affect not only just the psyche of this defense, but maybe even the conditioning where they start to get a little bit fatigued.
From their own 36-yard line, 1st down. Tennessee is up by 4. He's on the run. He gets out to about the 44-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
He's going to try and scramble. He's taken down at the 44-yard line. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle made around the 44-yard line. Throws complete, and he's hit right away. From the 38-yard line, it's 2nd down. And they make the stop, the 39-yard line.
The offensive line needs to do a better job of not only handling the defensive linemen, but getting up to the linebackers. That way the ball carriers will have a little bit more room to get to that 2nd level.
Knocked out of bounds at the 37. They go to the air and pick up a couple.
It's a nice play by the defense to shut down all the lanes, so this halfback wasn't able to make anything happen on that play.
It's 4th down. They'll call on the field goal unit. He gets it up, and he hooked it left.
Well, sometimes when you see a kick like that, the kicker is trying to compensate for a factor, maybe like the wind, and he thinks he can hook it back in. It didn't happen that time.
And while they are behind, they know they can knot things up in a heartbeat. It's way too early to change your game plan.
Here we go.
There's the strike complete. And down he goes around the 41-yard line.
Thomas makes the tackle at the 41-yard line. First down.
First and 10. Ball on the 41. He's got it with room to run. They'll bring him down at the 21.
Gain of 20 on the play. That makes it first and 10.
From the 21-yard line, it's first down. Trying to get it to the tight end, but it falls to the ground.
That makes it second and 10.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. Runs right for a nice gain. From the 16-yard line, third down. Slings it out there. Tight end's got another one. A huge play, and now they're in a great position to score.
That makes it first and goal.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
That brings him second and goal.
From the 1-yard line, it's second down. He's got it. Touchdown. Trying to go up by 3. They'll kick the extra point. And he converts the extra point. Florida ready to kick this one off. He just drills this one. And it sails out of the end zone for a touchback. You never like to have to play from behind, but a deficit this manageable shouldn't be in the front of their minds. They just need to go out there and play. Pulls down the catch, and he's got room here. And he's tackled at the 35. First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 35. Handoff inside. Runs it left for a decent gain. Sampson gets 6 yards after taking the handoff on the draw play. From their own 41-yard line. Second down.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
Under heavy pressure. And he's level at the 48-yard line. Screen pass incomplete. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 48. They'll bring him down for a loss on the play. They'll lose a yard on that quarterback keeper.
That makes it 3rd and 11.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
He sails it long. Complete. It's the junior. Touchdown, Vols.
This guy just continues to impress me. Every time I watch this team play, he seems to come up with big plays.
It makes for an easy completion when you've got a guy who's that wide open. He splits the uprights with the extra point. A 6-play, 74-yard drive. And the result, 7 points. So our score, 14-10. The kicker looks like he's ready to kick this one off. He really got a hold of that kick.
I love the competitive spirit that we're seeing out on this field today. It looks like one team has the upper hand, and then the other comes right back in to be able to regain the lead. It's going to be an exciting finish.
Their last drive ended with a touchdown. Let's see what happens on this possession.
Well, it's one thing to have speed. It's another thing to have an idea of what you're doing and how to attack a defense. And right now, these wide receivers clearly have done an outstanding job in being able to make their reads and getting out of their breaks, and the quarterback put the ball right on the money.
From their own 30-yard line, first down.
Ready, 85, ready, 85.
He gets rid of this one. And he throws right away. Catches it. He's knocked out of bounds right around the 34.
First down.
Now it's 1st and 10 after the big pass play. Gets rid of it quickly. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds.
That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 17-yard line. First down. And a great ball game so far as we reach the end of one. 14-10, Volunteers. Welcome back. Tight game here in the second quarter as we begin play. They come out in a 5-wide set. Throws complete and he stopped immediately.
Number 17 on the tackle at the 12-yard line. That brings him
Second down and 5. Ball on the 12-yard line. And he's tackled in the open field.
Thomas makes the tackle at the 7-yard line. That makes it 1st and goal.
Makes a move, and he's in for the touchdown. So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Excellent kick. This one's going to be down to the end zone for a touchback.
Brad, this is my kind of game. I love seeing this kind of production and the way these quarterbacks are playing. Both teams are challenging both of these defenses.
There hasn't been too much daylight between these two teams. In games like this, some players try to press too much, and that can cause mistakes. He's tackled around the 28-yard line. Second down, 7 yards to go. Ball on their own 28. And they hit him in the backfield.
I'd look for this offense to go back to some more straightforward between the tackles running. They want to win this thing in the trenches.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
He's hit and taken down.
It's a smart job here by the coaches, making a play call here that really played to their offensive strengths. That's knowing your personnel.
From their own 35-yard line, it's first down. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line.
That makes it second and 2.
Mike 17.
He makes his way to about the 48. We've got a first and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Mike 17.
Quick strike to the receiver. Tackle at the 42.
Gain of 6 yards. That'll make it second and 4.
Mike 17.
Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on.
The intended receiver on the play.
Here's the 8th play of the series.
Mike 17.
Zips it to the back. Brought down at the 35-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 35-yard line. They'll drop him for a loss.
You're not going to see this very often from this running back. He just got gobbled up pretty deep in the backfield.
That makes it second and 14.
Tenth play of the drive.
17's Mike 17. Let's go.
That's a great tackle at the 34-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That'll bring up third
So
and
far
8.
this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on third down.
Mike 17.
Sets up a screen. Tailback's got it. And they push him out around the 32-yard line.
That's a gain of 2 on the play. That brings us 4th and 7.
Tennessee can tie it up here with this kick. Kicks up. And he just drilled it from long range. He sends this one deep. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
You always want to go in the locker room with momentum, so as we get closer to halftime, I think we'll see more and more attempts to create big plays.
They go with the run. He's taken down at the 28.
Second down and 7 coming up here.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Keep 15. Keep 15.
And they make the stop at the 39.
Call it a gain of 11 yards. That makes it first and 10.
Again, he'll get the call. He's at midfield. He's at the 40. Tackle made at the 32-yard line.
First down.
From the 32-yard line. First down. Nice run to the left there.
Gain of 5 on the play. That brings up second and 5.
And he makes it out to about the 24-yard line. It's third down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. They spread the field in the gun with 5 wide receivers. And down he goes at the 25. The defensive end was the victor on that play as he bolted in to tackle him for a loss.
And he was able to do that because the interior linemen held their ground, leaving the runner with no options.
Florida could take the lead with this field goal. It has the distance, and he got it. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is just a solid kicker.
2017, Florida sends it sailing downfield. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
The Volunteers coaching staff, I think, has done a nice job of doing what they wanted to do, and that's get their star wide receiver involved. But right now, they're struggling, and they're losing, and they've only got 2 quarters to do something about it.
Well, they've done a good job of getting their receiver involved, and he's put up some numbers, but the problem is they're not finishing off these drives and putting points up on the board. And that's where I think some of these other targets are going to have to be able to come up, especially once they move the ball, they get into plus territory. Where's another receiver to make a play? Maybe the running game could take some of the pressure off. They've got to come up with some other answers at halftime here and see if they can give themselves a better chance of coming back and winning this game.
First and 10. Ball on the 48.
Mike 17.
And he's tackled right away. Makes the grab and steps out right away. From the 23-yard line, first down.
Mike 17. Mike 17.
Almost intercepted there.
I'm not sure the quarterback saw him when he was getting ready to pass because he stuck his paw right in the passing lane.
Tight right. 4 down. 17's Mike. Mike 17.
They'll They'll bring him down at the 24.
Well, I think it's safe to say the defense had his number on that one. It can be very frustrating for a running back when he's stopped before he even gets going.
3rd and 11 here. Ball on the 24. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. Dumps it complete over the middle. And he's tackled at the 8. It's 1st down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here. Quick throw, and he's immediately tackled. This is the 8th play of this drive. Touchdown, Tennessee!
That was a very good all-around effort. The running, the blocking, the entire package. A well-deserved score.
He makes the PAT. Tennessee to kick. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 23. The Gators having everything going their way right now. They have put up 20 straight points on the board.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
5 wide. Quick throw out to the receiver, incomplete. It's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 23. He's tackled at the 26. Nothing going on that play.
Well, here I think the quarterback needs to be a little bit more patient in the pocket. That way he can allow his receivers to get downfield a little bit before he throws it.
He goes out of bounds at about the 27-yard line. Matthews is back to receive. He really got a hold of that one. Tackle made at the 35.
Tennessee's coaching staff this week, when we were at practice, Kirk, you could just see they were aiming for this guy to be the star of the game. And it's nice when you prep that way and things work out the way they had in the first 2 quarters.
Yeah, they put together a great plan. You know, this is a plan that started on Sunday. They put a lot of work into this. You and I had a chance to sit down with the offensive coordinator and even the head coach. And they were confident in what they'd be able to do against this defense. And just what they drew up and showed us is exactly the way it's played out so far in this game.
From their own 35-yard line, it's 2nd down. Tennessee is up by 4. Throws it out, and it falls incomplete. And he's hit before he can go anywhere.
I'll tell you something. I'm loving this quarterback's confidence more and more as this game goes on. He's really throwing the ball with some purpose.
First and 10. Ball on the 48. He's scrambling.
I love the toughness here by this quarterback of sitting in until the last second, trying to make a play downfield, only to have this defense get to him. He's got to do a better job maybe feeling things out a little bit, but at least he has the awareness and a toughness to sit in that pocket.
It's caught, first down, and he's out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. The cavalry's coming. Scrambling around.
He has one job on passing situations. Get to the quarterback, and he did that job very, very well on that play.
Here comes the pressure. He fires left side. It's going the other way.
It looked like the pass was sailing out of reach, but he just climbed the ladder and made a spectacular interception.
1st down, 10 to go. Ball on the 28. Goes right, picked off.
It's a good play when the corner can break up a pass, but it's even better when he can bring it in for an interception.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 40-yard line. Tennessee is up 4. They hook up over the middle, and he's taken down at the 16. Looking for his man, incomplete. From the 16-yard line, 2nd down. He makes it to the 15-yard line. Rifles this one out to the left. They can't connect. Incomplete.
That makes it 4th and 8.
He gets it up, and they tack on 3 points. Ross ready to kick. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. Now here comes the offense, and you got to wonder if that last interception's weighing on the quarterback's mind at all.
Each possession gets more and more vital as the game goes on, especially when you're behind. You can't afford to make many more mistakes.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go. From their own 28-yard line. 2nd down. We've played a half of football. The Volunteers in front, 27-20.
Glad to have you with us in the studio for the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. Reese Davis and David Pollack here, completely locked in on that first half. Offensive fireworks galore in the first half, and the defense is going to get a lot of criticism, and rightfully so. But David's still an opportunity here for the first defense, maybe that they can put something together.
Maybe that's the good news at halftime. You come in, listen, they've scored pretty much at will on both sides. All I need from you is one stop. Give me one stop. I'm not asking you to hold them under 60. They can score as many as they want. Just give me one stop. And a lot of times, if you can give them that one stop, the offense continues to put points up on the board. You can go up by 2 scores and put the game out of reach. I mean, it doesn't take the defense to be great. You got to be 1 point better than the other team. And right now, they're not playing awesome, but you got to get one stop for them.
That's going to do it at halftime, just about ready to start the second half.
All right, you finish it up, brother. I'm going to get something in the cafeteria. I'm hungry.
Look, wait, don't leave until you get my order. Brad, Kurt, take the second half.
All right, Reese and David, welcome back, everybody. Just about set to start the second half. He really got a hold of that kick. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing.
Caught out in the open. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line.
Second down and 7.
Ball on their own 28. Tackle at the 30-yard line. Hands it off. Brought down at about the 29-yard line.
You know, the offensive play calling wasn't clicking on that last drive, and their execution was lacking.
Matthews back deep to return. Booming kick. He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And what a game it's been for this quarterback, Kirk.
Well, I think this whole offense is really clicking, and it's allowing him as a quarterback just to settle in and find his rhythm.
He's got to keep up his high level of play to stay ahead of their rivals. And here we go with the offense ready to get things going again.
Tennessee up 7 points. He's taken down right around the 48-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's second down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Fires complete over the middle, and they make the stop at the 50-yard line.
That'll move the chance for another Tennessee. First down.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
Quick strike, and he drops it. Second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 50. Gets it out to his receiver, and he can't hang on. Throws it, and it's tipped away.
That'll make it 4th and 10.
Ross to punt. And he's shoved out of bounds at the 19.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
Quick strike to the receiver. Tackle made around the 28-yard line.
That brings up 2nd and 1.
Short yardage situation here. It's 2nd down and 1. At the 30. Passes it, and it's picked off by the safety. He tried to force that one in there.
Yep. And the safety made him pay for it. Great job of watching the quarterback's eyes and even a better catch.
From the 28-yard line. First down. Tennessee is up by a touchdown. Got it and brought down immediately. Makes the catch and gets out of bounds. First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. And down he goes at the 4.
That brings up second and goal.
Pitch out, got the corner. Touchdown, Vols.
It's a great call here inside the 5-yard line. The defense took away the quarterback, a great read, and the tailback ends up in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he converts the extra point. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He just drills this one. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback.
There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Run the middle and nothing there. From their own 25-yard line, it's second down.
Great pressure on the quarterback forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
Complete. He's got room. They'll bring him down at the 40.
Not a real fancy play here, just a smartly run route. Good protection and a well-placed ball. Most times, you don't need much more than that.
First and 10. Ball on the 40. Runs it, and he stops short of the line of scrimmage. Setting up play action. He's at the 40. And a quick throw. And he's tackled at the 34.
That makes it first and 10.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Fires to his tight end, nothing doing.
Here's a case of a quarterback so eager to make a play that he failed to see the danger of that attempt and nearly gave the ball away.
Fires quickly to the tight end. He's tackled at about the 11.
If you're the defense, who do you try to cover this guy with? He's too fast for most linebackers. He's too big for most corners. You have to rely on your safeties, who generally aren't very good in one-on-one coverage.
Here's the 8th play of the series. On the counter, hit behind the line. From the 12-yard line, 2nd down. Fires quickly, and he's got his receiver for the touchdown. And did that play ever develop nicely?
Well, it's all about the receiver on this play. He beat his man off the line and then ran a perfect route. All he had to do after that was make the catch.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. This one's going to be down in the end zone for a touchback. The Gators have really surprised everybody in this football game.
They have not been intimidated at all, which is great to see. The attitude and effort of this team's put them in a position where they got a shot to win this game here in the second half.
Let's find out if the defense has made any adjustments after giving up a touchdown on that last drive.
So much of the passing game is about the timing between the quarterback and his wide receivers. And right now with this offense, they are in sync, and really the timing and execution is flawless.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Tennessee is up a score. They'll run it. They bring him down in the backfield.
These guys have the capability to gain solid, consistent yardage. They have to regroup, come out a bit more motivated next time.
Roger. Mike 17. Mike 17.
Catches it, and he's immediately tackled behind the line. So the offense fails to pick up a first down.
This is the kind of solid, consistent play you look for in your defense. Let's see if the offense can follow it up.
Ross awaits the snap. He punts it away, and it's a great kick. He drops it. Tackle at the 36.
The quarterback did a really good job in the last drive of finding his receivers in space, and I bet he'll be looking to do the same thing again.
Makes it to the 44.
That's a gain of 8 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Check three.
The quarterback in the gun with 5 receivers. Fires that quickly, incomplete.
Number 11 was the intended receiver.
Wide open, he drops it. Matthews is the deep man awaiting the return. He gets it away, and this is a really nice punt. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Tennessee's game plan is to put the ball in the air. You've got to have somebody to catch it on the other end, and they got a good one.
Yeah, and this defense knew coming into this game that this is a difference maker, that they had to be able to slow down, and so far they've not been able to come up with the answers on how to slow him down and take him away from the offense.
He rifles it to the left. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
From their own 20-yard line, it's second down. Tennessee is up 7. And here's a quick throw. And it's caught. And he's taken down at the 50. It's first down and 10 now after picking up some great yardage through the air.
Mike 17. Ready? Go.
Under heavy pressure. Looking for his man, incomplete.
Number 17, the intended receiver on the play. That makes it second and 10.
Mike 17. Mike 17. Bring down.
Throws it in a hurry. He gets hit out of bounds around the 45-yard line. Third and 5. Ball on the 45. Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Fires out to his wideout. Tackle at the 33. Wide open receiver, and it's incomplete. From the 33-yard line. Second down. Quick out to his receiver. Brought down right around the 26-yard line. And this is the 8th play of the drive. Tennessee up 7 points. There's a strike complete. Fumble! The defense scoops it. And now he's got room to run. The 10. And he will score. Will be tied with the extra point. So the question here is whether or not his knee hit the ground before the ball came out. They're going to review this fumble, and I've got to tell you, I think he was down before the ball popped loose.
I don't know about this one, Brad. They called it a fumble on the field, and they need indisputable video evidence to overturn this call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So after the review, they reverse the call on the field. Tennessee is hoping to make this a 2-score game. He gets it up, and he nails the long field goal. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And it goes into the end zone, down for a touchback. There's got to be some sense of urgency to this offense right now. They don't have the luxury of wasting drives if they want to get back in the game. Throws it deep. Can't connect. It's second and 10. Ball on their own 25. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. Quick throw out to the receiver. He's taken down at about the 33-yard line. Certainly they don't have the return on here. Both squads are digging in now. Let's see what happens on this next drive.
Mike 17.
And they make the stop at the 47-yard line. Don't leave yet, folks. We still got one more quarter to go. Tennessee's got a 10-point lead. Welcome back to the action here as we resume play here in quarter number 4.
Check number 6. Check number 6.
He gets rid of this one.
You know, when you feel pressure like that, the worst thing you want to do is just to throw the ball into coverage. He got away with one right there. He's very fortunate. Next time, he should just throw it away out of bounds.
Dumps it out left. Got the fullback. Man, did they need that stop. They had to get it back, give it to their offense. They've got the opportunity. That's all they could ask for. Ross is the punter. Booming kick. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. Not a lot of success for this offense on their last trip out. Tackled after a decent pickup.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
From their own 24-yard line. 2nd down. Open man, quick strike, and he can't pull it in.
That would have been pretty remarkable if he'd managed to hold on to the ball after taking a shot like that.
They come out in an empty backfield. Gets it out quickly. Tackle made at the 34-yard line.
Thomas makes the tackle at the 34-yard line. 1st down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34. Setting up blockers or running backs. Got it on the screen. And down he goes around the 38-yard line.
That makes it 2nd and 6.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
I'd look for this offense to go back to some more straightforward between the tackles running. They want to win this thing in the trenches.
And so it's another 3rd down upcoming here. He throws left. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it. Matthews is back awaiting the punt. They get this one off, and it's a beauty. He's out to the 30. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. Both teams are well aware that a score on this drive is going to create an almost insurmountable lead. This defense has really got to step it up and make a stop. Throws complete, big loss. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
Well, that's just a sound play by the defense. They dropped him well short of the line of scrimmage.
It's 2nd and 13. Ball on their own 38. Here they go on the draw, and they'll lose yards.
Defensive coordinator has a lot of confidence in his pass defense if he's releasing a safety to stop the run.
Finds his man, and they take him down immediately.
That'll make it 4th and 6.
Ross is waiting for the snap. And he's taken down at the 16-yard line.
Both sides have made their way back out, and we're just about set to get going again.
There's a little bit of happy feet down there on the field. Let's get the call.
False start. Offense.
Little stumbles like these can kill your offensive progress.
Still first down.
1st and 15 now after the penalty. He's to the 20. Knocked out of bounds around the 23-yard line.
That's a gain of 12 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
And he's tackled around the 26-yard line. So it's 3rd down, and they're just inches away from picking up the 1st down. Feeds it to the back. Tries to get around the corner. And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. 1st down.
Up the middle for a nice gain.
Gain of 5 yards. That brings him 2nd and 5.
2nd down and 5. Ball on the 36-yard line. Got it. Complete, and he's out of bounds. That one goes for good yardage and a 1st down.
Yeah, that's just a nice gain on 2nd down.
They'll bring him down at the 48.
No good gain of play. That brings us 2nd and 9.
From their own 48-yard line, it's 2nd down. Here's a quick throw. Almost picked off.
Boy, a golden opportunity missed by the defense. That was a sure interception, only to be dropped.
This is the 8th play of this drive. And he hits him hard at the 40. And long here after the sack. Matthews waiting the return. Oh, excellent punt. This punt goes over the goal line, and this will be a touchback. Their last drive broke down, and they punted. What do they have in store this time out? He wants it all. Drops it.
Well, that is a big hit by the defense there. Good job of timing up the hit, and he didn't get there too early for the pass interference. He waited till the receiver touched the football, and then he was able to dislodge the ball from the receiver.
Hauls it in as he's pushed out of bounds. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Mike 17, Mike 17.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run. Just under 3 to go in regulation. He's tackled at about the 45.
I like how the defense got all up into that option to disrupt it. The offense looks a bit unsettled after losing that battle.
Third down, and they're going to need about 3 yards to pick up the first down.
Mike 17.
Stop your whining.
648. Check, check. Alert, predator, predator.
And he's taken down at the 48-yard line.
Hey, it's a first down for this offense that keeps everybody enthusiastic. You can see the momentum that this offense is gaining. The coaches and the players on the sideline are fired up, and it's a new set of downs.
They try to run up the middle, but met in the backfield. 2 minutes left in the ball game. Florida will take their second time out of the half. Here he goes. Makes it out to about the 39. Florida's called their final timeout. Here's the 8th play of the series. Dumps it complete over the middle. Tackle at the 37-yard line. From the 37-yard line. First down. Here's a handoff, left side. There's a very impressive open field tackle.
Gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Here's play number 10 on the drive. Under a minute left.
17's Mike. Mike 17. Now.
Big opening. He's at the 20. Gains his way to the 16-yard line. It's the 11th play of the drive. And this one's all but wrapped up with the final score, Tennessee 37, Florida 27. So what are your final thoughts on this one, Kirk?
They've talked about the rivalry all week long, and for good reason. We saw the intensity down on the field every play, and it showed us why these teams love to hate each other. It'll be interesting to see how this game carries over the next time they play.
That brings this broadcast to a close. For EA Sports and Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Brad Nessler. We'll see you soon for another edition of NCAA Football 14.